Patients seeking services from public health facilities will face more anguish today as the nationwide health workers' strike enters its second day. The situation remains unresolved following the collapse of talks between the Nurses, Council of Governors and the state. Officials of the Kenya Medical Practitioners, Dentists and Doctors and Pharmacists Union said the implementation of a 2013 CBA holds the key to unlocking the pay impasse that has caused a crisis in public hospitals and thrown the country's health sector into disarray. At least 8 patients are reported to have died yesterday across the country as doctors and nurses made good their threat to go on strike. A very good morning to you. The 6th day of December 2016. Glad you could be with us today. My name is Yvonne Okwara Matole. For the next 2 hours, we will be giving you details of stories as they unfold here in the country and around the world. We are live on air and online. ktnnews.co.ke as well. Thank you so much for joining us. We will definitely be talking about a number of issues that are making headlines in the country. Let's get to that now. Away from the doctor's strike, we're keeping an eye on the interviews for IEBC commissioners that resume today. 5 candidates will be facing the selection panel. They are Ibrahim Wako Boru, Philip Atwenje Kita, Anne Wanja Kariuki, Bishop Samuel Kiti Lewa and Cyprian Nyamwamu. Interviews continue even amidst claims of political interference in the interviews. Now, we will also be hearing from leaders of Makueni County on President Uhuru Kenyatta's visit. Uhuru starts a 2-day tour of Kitui and Makueni County this morning to launch development projects and meet the people. He is expected to begin his tour at Mutomo Market in Kitui South, where he will launch construction work for the Kitui-Kibwezi Road. But we want to go back to a big story today, and it's about day 2. Patients seeking services from public health facilities facing more anguish today as the nationwide health workers' strike enters its second day. The situation remaining unresolved following the collapse of talks between the Nurses, Council of Governors and the state. Officials of the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union insist, they said, the implementation of a 2013 CBA is the key to unlocking this stalemate that has caused a crisis in public hospitals and thrown the country's health sector into disarray. At least 8 patients are reported to have died yesterday across the country as doctors and nurses made good their threat to go on strike.
Jukumu la serikali la kuhakikisha kwamba daktari analipwa vizuri ili aweze kuhudumia wananchi, ili aweze kupeana huduma bora kwa wananchi. Kama daktari hajalipwa vizuri, hawezi pata nguvu ya kuhudumia wananchi. Daktari anaenda kwa hospitali kama kuna njaa kubwa sana. Akiwa anahudumia mgonjwa, anashikwa na njaa, anaanguka chini.
Akipasuana,
akiwa pale theater, anapasua, anaanguka chini. Sasa akianguka chini, nani atahudumia mgonjwa?
That health crisis has paralyzed the health sector because both doctors and nurses are on strike. So let's talk to Caroline B, who's at Afia House, and she joins us on phone this morning. Caroline, we understand there was a meeting that was supposed to, take place between all the stakeholders, and we heard from the cabinet secretary yesterday, hopeful of a resolution of this impasse. Has the meeting started?
Well, yes, Yvonne, the meeting, I'm told, is actually currently underway between the Ministry of Health officials, the union officials as well, including the governors. And they will address the media much later once they are done with the deliberations. But we are actually we were expecting an address at 6 a.m., but now we are being informed that most likely they will be able to address the media at around 2 concerning the issues around the strike, the pay increment, allowances, and improvement of the conditions of the nurses who work in counties, as well as the doctors. That is just an update that we are getting. And we are at the Ministry of Health headquarters here just around Upper Hill, trying to get a way to just get an address or information concerning the meeting that is currently underway.
All right, thanks for that. So can you confirm that all of the stakeholders are present at this meeting? You know, we've heard allegations from both sides that, invitations were not made. So do we know that the doctors and nurses union representatives are present as well as government officials?
Well, given that it is a closed-door meeting, I can't really verify on who exactly is present in that meeting. But as the address that was given yesterday by Health CS Leoko Maile, is that they were going to go on with the deliberations and hopefully to be able to meet with the union officials. So that means the Ministry of Health and the union officials are also present. And also given that yesterday's meeting with the Council of Governors hit a dead end, according to the nurses and the doctors, they were still expected to go on with the talks today. So we can conclude, or we can say that Ministry of Health officials, governors, and the union officials are present in that meeting, but we cannot verify until they can actually be able to address the media.
All right, thank you very much. Caroline B speaking to us from Afia House, where a meeting is underway for the second day running to try and resolve the stalemate on pay for health workers in the country. Later on, we'll also